Welcome to our video on a pressing issue impacting one of the world's favorite treats, chocolate. As we dive into the alarming realities behind the cocoa industry, we'll explore how climate change, deforestation, and economic challenges are putting this beloved ingredient at risk. With soaring global demand and various threats to cocoa crops, we'll discuss what this could mean for your favorite desserts and whether innovation can pave the way for a solution. Join us as we uncover the future of chocolate and what it might look like for dessert lovers everywhere. 1. Chocolate's main ingredient is at risk. Chocolate, the delightful treat that many of us can't resist, is crafted from cocoa beans. These beans are primarily grown in tropical regions close to the equator. While these areas are known for their lush environments, the cocoa plants are surprisingly sensitive to even the slightest environmental changes. This sensitivity makes them extremely vulnerable to climate change and soil degradation. The cocoa plant's fragility is akin to a delicate flower that wilts under the slightest harsh condition. If these issues aren't addressed, the primary ingredient of chocolate could face significant threats, making our beloved chocolate a rare luxury. 2. Impact of climate change. The effects of climate change are becoming increasingly evident, and the cocoa industry isn't immune. Rising temperatures and unpredictable weather patterns are making traditional cocoa-growing regions less suitable for farming. West Africa, responsible for 70% of the world's cocoa production, is particularly affected. Imagine trying to grow a snowman in the Sahara. The mismatch of conditions is similar to what cocoa farmers are now facing. As these regions become less hospitable to cocoa plants, the supply of cocoa beans is at risk, potentially impacting the chocolate supply chain globally. 3. Deforestation and environmental stress. To meet the growing demand for cocoa, farmers have been expanding plantations, often at the cost of local forests. This expansion contributes to deforestation, exacerbating climate change and creating a vicious cycle of declining crop yields. It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul, where short-term gains lead to long-term losses. The environmental stress caused by deforestation not only threatens the cocoa plants but also the ecosystems that support them. As forests disappear, the delicate balance required for successful cocoa farming is disrupted, threatening future yields. 4. Low wages for cocoa farmers. Many cocoa farmers live in dire financial conditions, earning less than $1 a day. This economic hardship is a significant barrier for the younger generation, who see little incentive to continue in such a labor-intensive industry. Picture a young farmer looking at the hard work of cocoa farming and comparing it to more lucrative opportunities elsewhere. The choice becomes clear, and many young people opt to leave the fields. This trend poses a threat to the future of cocoa production, as fewer people are willing to take on the demanding and often unrewarding work of cocoa farming. 5. Pests and diseases threaten crops. Cocoa plants face constant threats from pests and diseases. Conditions like black pod disease and pests such as cocoa pod borers can wreak havoc on cocoa crops. These threats are akin to having a constant, invisible enemy that can destroy up to 30–40% of the global cocoa supply every year. For farmers, it's a never-ending battle to protect their crops. The result is a significant loss of potential cocoa beans, further straining the already fragile supply chain and making chocolate an increasingly precious commodity. 6. Soaring global demand. The global appetite for chocolate is on the rise, especially in emerging markets like China and India. As more people develop a taste for this sweet delight, the strain on cocoa supplies intensifies. Dark chocolate, which requires more cocoa, is particularly in demand. It's like everyone wanting a slice of the same pie, but the pie isn't getting any bigger. This soaring demand coupled with limited supply could lead to a situation where chocolate becomes an expensive luxury rather than an everyday treat. 7. Price increases for chocolate products. With the potential scarcity of cocoa, chocolate prices could skyrocket. Imagine walking into your favorite bakery and realizing that a chocolate bar now costs as much as a gourmet meal. Such price hikes would make chocolate less accessible for everyday consumption. The ripple effect could be felt across various chocolate products, from simple bars to complex truffles, making them a luxury that only a few can afford. This shift could alter the way we view and consume chocolate, turning it into a rare indulgence. 8. Potential ingredient substitution. To cope with cocoa shortages, manufacturers may explore alternatives like carob or synthetic chocolate. However, these substitutes often fall short of replicating the rich flavor and smooth texture of real chocolate. It's like trying to replace a classic symphony with a simple tune. The essence is lost. While these alternatives might fill the gap temporarily, they may not satisfy true chocolate enthusiasts. The challenge lies in finding a substitute that can match the beloved taste and feel of traditional chocolate. 9. Innovation could save chocolate. But in the face of these challenges, scientists are working on innovative solutions. Genetically modifying cocoa plants to withstand climate change, pests, and diseases is one avenue being explored. Lab-grown cocoa, akin to a science fiction marvel, is another sustainable alternative under consideration. These innovations could potentially safeguard the future of chocolate, ensuring that it remains a part of our culinary world. It's like finding a new way to preserve a cherished artifact, allowing future generations to enjoy chocolate just as we do today. 10. Your favorite desserts might change forever. The extinction of chocolate could drastically alter the dessert landscape. Imagine a world where brownies, chocolate cakes, and hot fudge sundaes become luxury items or are reformulated with cocoa substitutes. It's like rewriting the script of a classic movie, where the core essence is change. The absence of real chocolate would leave a void in the world of desserts, changing the way we experience sweetness. While chocolate isn't vanishing overnight, the challenges facing cocoa farming are real and require urgent action.